blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet.
Thank you. Thank you for playing my favorite song, too. My name is Tom. I am relatively new to stand-up comedy. I got to be honest, I'm a little nervous up here. It reminds me a little bit about the first time I had sex. It was during spring break. It was at night. It was on a public beach, so we drew a very small crowd to watch us. There was some sporadic but subdued laughter dealing with my performance, and I only lasted 3 minutes. So, but I did actually take the 6-week comedy class that they taught here at Helium. I was expecting applause for that, but that's okay. Thank you, please. One thing they taught us is that there are certain words that are inherently funny, and you want to use those in jokes whenever you can, and those words are ones that contain hard consonant sounds. And there's a specific sex act that single men enjoy with some frequency, and married men get sometimes when it's our birthday. And that act, some people refer to it as oral. And that's not a very funny word because it doesn't have any hard consonants in it. So it's funnier to call it a blowjob. And that's why when I want to make my wife chuckle, I ask for oral. And when I want to make her laugh hysterically, I ask for a blowjob. But there are some words that you cannot say under any circumstances. And the C word is one such word. The C word is offensive. It's vulgar. People get very upset when you say it. And I learned that the hard way when I gave the best man's toast at my brother's wedding. And looking back, I should have just called the bride a bitch like everybody else in my family does. Speaking of brothers, I have a neighbor who, we've lived next to him for over 15 years. We're very close friends. He's like a brother to me, which is good because after that wedding toast, my actual brother doesn't talk to me anymore. But my neighbor and I have made a pact, and if he dies before me, I am going to make sure that his wife and kids are taken care of financially. And if I die before him, he's going to sneak into my house and delete my browser history before my wife sees it. So recently I learned that I have minor autism. And I mean, it's so minor that it's just practically useless. Rain Man at least could go to a casino, count cards, and win money. All I can do is make people slightly uncomfortable in social settings. But again, the minor autism, so minor, has had very little impact on me. One impact that it has, though, is all my life I have had a tendency to fixate and obsess over things that excite and interest me. And when I was a kid, I loved putt-putt golf, mini golf. And I played it all the time. I thought it was the greatest thing in the world. I was obsessed over it for like 10 years as a kid. And when I was 15, I had a friend named Patty Garvin, and she was a couple of years older than me. And one day we were over at Patty's house, and she showed me her breasts. And I was exposed to something that interested me and excited me way more than putt-putt ever had. And it was in that moment that I became obsessed with breasts. And I thought about breasts. I started thinking about breasts all the time. And I would wake up in the morning thinking about breasts. I would think about them all day long. I'd go to bed thinking about breasts. And when I was asleep, I would dream about breasts. And this obsession that I had with breasts lasted me, I don't know, I guess it's been about 50 years now. And I do want to point out, by the way, in that last joke, I used the word breasts, and I could have used the word tits, which might have been funnier because tits has those two hard consonant sounds in it, but I didn't do that because I did not want to milk a breast joke for a cheap laugh. And with that, I am going to end by saying what I said the first time I had sex, which was, wow, that felt really good. I think I'm ready to do it again. Thank you. My name is Tom. Oh, and here's Holden.
Keep it going for him, everybody.